old house had always been rumored to be haunted, and the locals avoided it at all costs. But when the young couple, Rachel and David, moved in, they laughed off all the superstitions and made it their home. However, strange things started to happen. Doors would slam shut, windows would rattle, and footsteps could be heard in the attic. David tried to rationalize the noises, but Rachel couldn't shake it off, feeling that they were being watched. One night, as they lay in bed, Rachel heard something scratching at the ceiling. David dismissed it as a rodent and promised to call an exterminator in the morning. But the noises continued and Rachel grew increasingly agitated. The next day, while David was at work, Rachel decided to investigate the attic. She climbed up the ladder and slowly opened the trap door. As she peered into the darkness, she saw something move. She called out David's name, but no one answered. Suddenly, Rachel felt a cold breeze brush past her, and she heard a whisper in her ear. She spun around, but no one was there. As she tried to make her way down the ladder, she felt something grab her ankle. She looked down and saw a ghostly hand pulling her towards the darkness. Rachel screamed for David, and he rushed home to find her shaking on the floor, with no memory of what had happened. David tried to brush it off as a bad dream, but he couldn't shake it off. Days turned into weeks, and the strange occurrences in the house escalated. Rachel started to see the ghostly figure of a woman in white lurking in the shadows. The attic door would open and close by itself, and Rachel heard whispers in the night. One day, while David was at work, Rachel decided to conduct some research on the house's history. She discovered that the previous owners had lost a daughter who had died in the attic. The parents had never recovered from the loss, and it was rumored that they had conjured up the daughter's spirit in a desperate attempt to bring her back. As Rachel dug deeper, she discovered that the couple had also performed a ritual to bind the spirit to the house, ensuring that it would never leave. Rachel realized that they were living in a house haunted by an evil spirit that was desperate to be set free. Determined to rid the house of the spirit, Rachel contacted a psychic. The psychic confirmed that the house was indeed haunted by a vengeful spirit and warned that the couple was in grave danger. That night, as David and Rachel slept, the ghostly figure of the woman in white appeared at the foot of their bed. She reached out towards Rachel, and in a moment of desperation, Rachel grabbed the psychic's crystal and held it up to the ghost. The spirit screeched and disappeared into the darkness. Rachel and David never saw the spirit again, but they always felt a lingering presence in the house. They knew that the spirit was still there, waiting to exact its revenge.